Ladies and gentlemen, making sure the mic's working. Yes. What is going on? Welcome to Publicly Buzzed Live. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Get this over here. Let me get the chat up. Make sure that's good. What is going on, guys? Appreciate everyone for being here on a Tuesday night. Yeah, as you come in, please hit that like. And yeah, share this out to your communities. Let people know that you're hanging out with Publicly Buzzed Live tonight. We're going to be going over some of this Danelo Cavalcante stuff. I got couple of different links pulled up from X, from Twitter, whatever the hell you want to call it. Also a couple of stories here. And we're going to go over a couple of things for Publicly Buzzed, the channel itself, and for Tuesdays particularly, actually, moving forward. And it's going to be great news for members. So yeah, stick around for that. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for being here. Yeah, this shit going on in Chester County, Pennsylvania is absolutely ridiculous. Are they ever actually going to catch this guy? And I know exactly what's going on in Colder Covered. New name. What's happening? Ember Burns. I know exactly how Chester County feels right now. Are you kidding me? I just spent the last 10 minutes, right before I was talking to all you guys, or really just Jen and City Kitty. I went on a huge hunt looking for the Miller High Life hat, and I couldn't find it. I didn't find it. It's somewhere in this house. It has to be. It should be in this room. It should be in this fucking room. I'm losing my mind. I feel exactly how they must feel right now looking for this fucking dude. I haven't worn this one in a while. It kind of goes a little extra crooked. More crooked than I like. But I can't find, and that one fits perfectly, of course, and I can't find that hat. So yeah, I know exactly how the folks in Chester County are feeling right now. Yeah, thanks everyone for being here. Jennifer Johnson becoming a member. Damn, new name also. Welcome in, Jennifer Johnson. You're at a perfect time. This is the perfect time to become a member because I got some really cool news that's going to be coming. Beers in the chat already. They already know what's going on. This is what I like to see. Hell yeah. Thanks, guys, so much. Seriously, anytime we do get new members here, we like to give out the beers in the chat. Have a lot of different options. You can do beers. You can do a little bit of the old liquor drink. Got some mimosas. Got a Bloody Mary in there. Got a little bit of this guy right here I'm going to put on the end. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, then coming right behind it, ladies and gentlemen, Jen is going to gift out. Oh, no, I thought she was gifted out. No, that's her anniversary thing. Holy shit, 4 months. My God, let me hit you with this. Hold on now. And it's her birthday. Wish Jen a happy birthday. In the chat, everybody. Hold on, I got to give you one of these. I'm going to give you Kramer, of course.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, little Larry David.
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Giovanni, welcome in here. Yeah, 4 months. Woot. And now I'm rich. Cheers to you, Steve. Yes, also, she got knighted right before we went live because it just feels right. Anybody that knows Jen from the J-Boat Nation, J-Buzz Nation, you know that she's the best. And also, if you put an exclamation point in there and Jen, you're going to find her website. Please go and support Jen as well. She is a tech savant is what she is. She can help you out on any of your tech needs. I know me particularly, need them all the time. I have only Dan's. My brother, but if I don't have him, I've actually messaged Jen before and been like, hey, how do you do this? What's the, tip here or there? So yeah, she is the one to get, guys. So telling you like it is, baby. Let me give you one of those real quick. Everybody, welcome in here. Really loving it. Thank y'all.
I'm telling you like it is, baby.
Boom. Nothing did play, didn't it? I hope so. Give me the loot. Shit, we'll give me the loot too, Mandy. Why the hell not? Why the hell not, right?
Give me the loot. Give me the loot.
Holly Berry, Bobby, Amber Burns, Candace, Susan, thank you so much. Holy shit. Oh my God, what is happening down here? Holly Berry. Hold on, Holly Berry done went crazy in here. This done got nuts. Hold on now. Okay, let me keep up here. Hold on. Holly Berry just gifted out 10 memberships. Who got those sons of bitches? Debbie grabbed one. Giovanni grabbed one. Ember Burns grabbed one. Carly Rooks grabbed one. Colder Covered grabbed one. Welcome, guys. Beers are flying. Liquor drinks are flying. Coffee is flying. Todd grabbed one. Unravel grabbed one. Knox Girl grabbed one. I can't even talk anymore. Tracy got one. And Lori Grant. Holy fucking shit. What in the hell? Austin, I'm glad that you're here. Get your mind off of everything in life, man. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad to see you. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holly Berry is coming through. Representing right now. Let me catch up down here. Also, yes, Crime Spas, thanks for hanging out. Happy birthday to the birthday girl. Once again, Jen, you are amazing. And Holly Berry giving out 10 more memberships. Holy crap. Now, who grabbed these things? Toby Meyer got one. Kristen got one. Slippy Sloth got one. Slipper Sloth, excuse me, because that's an awesome fucking name. Slipper Sloth. Thank you for hanging out in the background there. Love it. Oh, wow. Cha-ching. Cha-G. I'm ruining that one, but thank you so much. Chaos. SRB. Abby. Jiggly Jules. Y'all put me to work tonight. No way. Bobby Barra. Everybody, welcome. The beers are going crazy right now. Holy crap. I don't even know what's going on. We got a birthday party happening. Oh my God. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody, beers in the chat. Let me hit you with a little bit of this. Hit you with one of these. And then when God, I'm going to get you the...
Welcome to the party, pal.
To the party? Hold on. What is going on? I'm not even done with y'all. I'm not even done. Hit you with a, one of those guys right there. Lord Almighty.
Sober
Little
enough
Jim Leahy.
to know what I'm doing, and I'm
Woo.
drunk enough to really
Take
enjoy
a start a
doing
fucking
it.
show. Holy crap. Okay. All right. Let me catch up here. Shorty, what is going on? Welcome in here. Thank you all so much. Anybody that's keeping up with this insanity that is going on in Chester County, Pennsylvania. It might have even moved out of there by now. I don't fucking know. Ray P, thank you for coming in here. Ashy, everybody. Rex Bird hanging out. Everybody, thank you all so much. Post. Crazy, crazy, crazy opening. Still see the beers flying out in here. Trying to calm down myself. We can't see you, Steve. Hopefully you can see me. Art with Viv, thank you for being in here. Also, if you put an exclamation point in for my girl right there, her YouTube will pop up. Make sure you're following Art with Viv. Another Holly Berry, yes, Sarah. Your wish is my command. And Emily, Miss Esk is going to come through with a $4.99. I can't think of anything funny. Hey, that's perfect. Thank you so much. Wow, Emily, thank you so much. Seriously, appreciate that. Wow, party, baby. Let's go. All right. Whew, all right. Hold on now. Let me catch up here. Yeah, Crime Spies was covered in on day 9 and quit. I don't blame you. Today was day 13, and I guess we're going into day 14. A little love. Welcome in. Thank you all so much. Appreciate it. Again, as you guys do come in, please hit the like. Helps us out here with the old algorithm. I think we are in the club tonight. I think this thing's getting ready to roll off the hinges. By God, I'm not even joking. I'm going to hit you with a little... Ladies and gentlemen, Publicly Buzzed Live. Woo! All right, here we go, baby. Oh. Absolutely, Viv. Always. I love you. I love all you guys. Seriously. I will absolutely butcher names all day. P. Fox, if you are new here, ladies and gentlemen, please do not take me butchering names personally. I can read half the time, but I can read, but names just get me. They get me a lot. Liz, 2 months. Has it been 2 months? Steve, I'm from PA. Their beer of choice is Yingling. I do know what Yingling is. I like some Yingling. Also, HBD Gin. Happy birthday, Jen. MVP. Boom. Thank you very much for 2 months, Liz. That's insane. That's an anniversary right there. That's an anniversary.
Anniversary! It's anniversary!
Wow. And then Holly Berry going to bump in with a $10 needs more Kalen twerks. Woo! Let's go, baby. Kalen, where you at? I was just talking to her right before we came on here. Where's Kalen? We need to page Kalen to the emergency room, please. Wow. Wildside, thank you for coming in here. Appreciate it. MJ, right? Where's she at? You're going to have to go get her. Go get her, MJ. Bring her in here. So I was going to start this off tonight with, actually, since we're rock and rolling here, before we go in, then I'll just let you guys know what I'm planning on, what the news is for Tuesdays moving forward. So, and specifically for members, which is bumping off the chain here tonight. So all new members, you guys are in for a treat, at least for the time period that you've been given and gifted. Hopefully at the end of this, you'll feel like you want to keep your membership here with Publicly Buzzed. Roseanne Sanders coming in behind at 99 cents. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Roseanne. You're absolutely amazing as well. Love chatting with Roseanne on X, guys, and throughout the day in Jay's channel. She's amazing. But for members moving forward on Publicly Buzzed Live on Tuesday specifically, Now, I'm going to have to fill out the very beginnings. You're going to have to give me a little bit of leeway here, but I want to do something, and I'm not married to this name yet, but I want to do something a little bit different. You know, I cover a lot of the really popular stuff out there in the true crime zeitgeist in the community. But on Tuesday specifically, I want to do something for members where I'm going to start covering, and this is just a working name, folks, but serial killers you've never heard of, something like that, to that effect. Killers you've never heard of. There's so many insane stories out there, so many killers that I learn about daily, being so deep into this community now, into true crime. And yeah, Tuesdays, but here's the thing, you know, on my Tuesday shoes, and there's going to be called a Deep Dive Tuesday. So again, specifically for members only, on Tuesdays, you're going to get a deep dive into a new killer, a new serial killer that I've taken interest in that week or 2 weeks. Now, here's the thing on the timing. I'm trying to figure out whether this is going to be an every two week thing or an every week thing. If I can put this stuff together in a week, that'd be awesome, and present it. I want to present it, first of all, professionally. I want to present it good. You know, I want to be able to present it to where it's professionally done, basically. And then the following Tuesday, that episode that was members only will drop to the public. So it's a whole week before. Members will get this, one whole week before this drops to the public. And it will be an edited version that drops to the public. It's going to be cleaned up. It's not going to be us even chatting like we're doing right now, right? I'm going to clean it up to where it's a succinct story about this killer, to where it's a video that I can put out into the public. But that members only is going to be very important and very specific to you guys, and it's going to be given back. And really, again, there's so much out there, guys. Every day I find out of these new stories, and whether it's people on Twitter or X sending that out there, or me hunting these things down and just, you know, through the rabbit hole finding them. There's so much crazy that's just leave it right there. There's so much crazy out there. So yeah, that's my plan. Hopefully you guys dig it. I wasn't looking at the chat while that was happening. I see Kaylin popped in. What's going on? She's been subbing. Thank you for popping in here. Yeah, hopefully you guys dig that, though. Hopefully you guys dig that idea. There we go. Yeah, hell yeah, there we go. Yeah, and it's giving back more to you guys, right? Because I do one normal episode a month as a members only. We've been doing that since the beginning. But I think this will be something that's cool. It'll be something extra. And, you know, it's a members only at first on Tuesdays, but then that is going to, again, shift over to the next week. You'll get that story put out to the public. So if you're not a member, you're still going to get at least the information on these killers or what have you. So hopefully you guys dig it. It'll be good. It'll be good, hopefully. Always trying to brew up a little something different. And it'll be intimate, right? It'll be just us. I feel like people will want to come and hang out, especially for... and again, I'm going to put the work in. I'm going to try to present this as professionally as possible. But yeah, today we are talking about another general fuckface, guys. Somebody that escaped from the Chester County Prison, excuse me, 13 days ago. We're coming up on day 14. I don't have any new information past 8 something. That was the last thing I was looking at before I put this show together. It was something from CNN. They're basically saying this man is currently armed. He has a 22 that he stole out of somebody's garage that he just had hanging out. The person that he stole this from shot at him 7 times. I'm guessing did not hit him, or they would have had a blood trail that they would have probably led to this individual. So yeah, a lot of stuff is going on right now. He's gotten multiple changes of clothes. He's changed his appearance. He's shaved. It's been a wild story, even the way he actually escaped. Insane story. So we're going to go over a little bit of this and the actual absolute madness that an inmate back in May 19th, his name was Igor Vidra Bolt, okay, escaped May 19th. He was caught, luckily, extremely quickly because the guards seen him. Intimate. You did. It's going to be intimate, baby. It might not be the right word. There we go, Jamie. You know what's up. But yeah, let me switch this scene over here to the old interwebs. I got the beers hanging out. That was the beers from earlier. Y'all didn't even see them. There's the beers, guys. Satisfying pours for all new members, which was fucking insane. Thank you all again so much. All the people that... You guys are crazy. You guys blow my mind on the reg. Let me get this set up here. This will still set up for Murder Church, guys. Ba, 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 ba. Something right there. So yeah, this individual who escaped May 19th, Igor, broke out of the prison. The same prison, same exact prison, same way. Scaling up the wall of an exercise yard to gain access to the roof, same way. Except, you know, the only thing that they put in place after this happened was some razor wire. And obviously, Cavalcante did not have any problem whatsoever. Again, this is a very small man, too. He's very troll-like. He's 5 foot tall. And that's no slight at anybody that's short that's 5 foot tall. Because I'm actually a short man myself. I'm like 5'10". But he's 5 foot tall out there, 100 pounds, easy to hide is really what I'm getting at there. This man could be hiding literally anywheres. He's a little spider monkey. While the defendant was in the exercise yard for Section 6, he is observed scaling a narrow hallway by placing his feet on one wall of his hands and the other. Defendant then climbs the walls of the horizontal position until reaching the roof. Once on the roof, the defendant is able to use the exposed I-beam to climb up onto the roof of the building. The defendant then runs out of frame across the roof, traveling westward. The 30-year-old Bolt, again, this is from the 19th of May. This had already happened, guys, who later told authorities he was a rock climber, was caught within 5 minutes after getting out of the prison by climbing down from a roof by the visitors' entrance where there was less security and running off the grounds of the south side of the prison. This escape was similar to the methodology of the escape by Cavalcante. Now, this is an eerie picture right here. Okay, this was posted by Grizzly True Crime. He was lurking in this lady's backyard. This is Bolt from May. I'm just going to read her words here on X. Pull this over here. You can see it a little bit better. Imagine seeing a guy in jail clothing strolling through your backyard. You check alerts, news, anything, and there's nothing. You call 911 in the Chester County Prison, and they casually say, "Yeah, we'll come get him." Hey, yeah, we know he's gone. We didn't know exactly where he's at. You say he's in your backyard? We'll come right out there, ma'am. That's what happened to 2 residents in May when Igor Bolt escaped the prison, same way as Cavalcante did. They were terrified. He was rapidly captured, and how traumatic to learn that a killer escaped the same way just 3 months earlier. Again, he was caught within 5 minutes. We're on day 13 of a murderer. Okay, we haven't even got there yet. This guy is a killer. He's from Brazil. He murdered a friend in Brazil at a food truck. I think I've got that story up here as well. Pennsylvania fugitive shot and killed student near food truck in Brazil before fleeing to the United States. So Brazil's so shitty with getting their stuff in order. As soon as this happened, he had enough time to get into the United States without them even arresting him. I think they knew who he was in Brazil. He still got out before it went through the process of putting out the information to actually put out an arrest warrant, whatever you want to call it here in Brazil, to get Danelo. So once he actually gets to the United States, he gets hooked up with this unfortunate female who learned that he was a murderer and a killer, and then he kills her in front of her 2 children. That's why he's in prison in Pennsylvania currently. A fugitive man who escaped... Let me fix this, sorry. Moving and shaking, baby. Moving and shaking. Moving and shaking, baby. Shake and bake. Straighten her up here. Straighten her up. Got a company coming in. A fugitive man who escaped 2 weeks ago from a Pennsylvania prison where he was being held for a 2021 murder of his ex-girlfriend managed to flee Brazil in 2017 after killing a student at a food truck stand. Cavalcante, 34, gunned down Walter Jr. on November 5th, 2017, and then managed to slip past authorities. Getting on in an international airport 2 months later. Evaldo Feitosa told Brazilian news outlet G1 that he was talking to Cavalcante and that he approached Junior at a corner table. He remembered they were having a conversation before he heard several shots being fired and someone shout, "Man, the guy killed his friend." There's a good shot of him. And he's clean shaven now. Here's the unfortunate individual in Brazil who was killed by Cavalcante. Took Tocantins State Court exactly 8 days to grant the city's district attorney approval of the arrest warrant. Cavalcante had already disappeared by the time the civil police had a court order for his arrest. The Brazilian outlet also reported that the court failed to promptly file the arrest warrant with the National Prison Bank and did not do so until June of 2018. This murder happened in 2017. Had the arrest warrant been logged with the registry, customs authorities at the airport would have been alerted and Cavalcante would have been stopped for boarding the flight in January of 2018. Pennsylvania state law enforcement reported Cavalcante missing on August 31st after he climbed a wall just weeks after he was sentenced to life in prison for stabbing his former girlfriend. Again, here's the unlucky individual who came across this guy in the U.S. after he escaped Brazil. Prosecutors say he stabbed Bernardo, I'm probably butchering that one as well, dead in front of her 2 children to stop her from reporting him to the United States authorities. Police said Monday that they had expanded the manhunt after he was spotted near the home of former coworkers. Yeah, he popped up at 2 former coworkers' homes, hoping that they would help him. I know one actually did call the police when he popped up, smartly. Who the fuck's going to help this guy? Cavalcante, who is now clean shaven. How did that happen? Has been spotted multiple times in the last week. On Saturday, a home surveillance camera showed him in front of a former colleague's home. Yeah, being spotted multiple times. Stole a van. He's currently armed with a gun that we know of. And it's an absolute shit show, an embarrassment for this area right now in Pennsylvania, at least the police. But they are going, basically, searching cars right now. Trying to see if he could be possibly escaping, having somebody held hostage even. Looking in the back of these trucks right now. I mean, this would be frightening. This would be absolutely scary. I don't care what anybody says.
People do anything to stay on the run here.
Crazy. Kind of get just an idea of the terrain right here. Some chickens. We saw him petting some goats earlier on Jay's stream. Look at this. It kind of gives you an idea of how vast this really is. Lots of farmland out here. Kind of reminds me of the area I'm in, actually, which I've driven through Pennsylvania, and it is very similar. This is, yeah, right here. You see some goats hanging out. But yeah, that just kind of gives you an idea of just how vast this area is. I wanted to show this one, too. This is a lady who he was spotted on her, one, I guess her camera. I guess her surveillance, whatever, her home surveillance deal. And this is a TikTok that she had made. This is from a couple of days ago, but still thought this was pretty interesting. Let me make sure I've got the sound right for this.
Day 5, murder in my backyard. Not a podcast. It is my real life, and
it is beautiful. It really is.
I haven't seen him except for the one appearance.
Okay, all right. Hold on, Ray. They were mean to a horse earlier? Stop the show. We're stopping the show, huh? Hold on. Mean to a horse earlier? I don't think so. The fuck? At least when I seen them, they were petting goats. I don't like that. Sons of bitches. Ah, there we go. Majestic Unicorn. Thank you very much for being here and also for spreading the love. Yeah, listen to Majestic Unicorn, guys. This one's wild, though. How scary would this be?
5, murder in my backyard. Not a podcast. It is my real life, and I haven't seen him except for the one appearance on the video camera 4 days ago. Apparently, the police had him surrounded in a neighborhood right over there, and they saw him, and there were choppers, and I guess they were yelling down to him in Spanish or something, and they had the whole neighborhood on lockdown and surrounded. Somehow, he slipped by them. Now he's back in the woods behind my house, I believe. How did he slip by them? I could only assume, being 5 foot tall, he just ran right through their legs. So I get it. I can see how that would happen. So next time, guys, just like look down. I'll keep looking, but this is nuts.
Yeah, she's right. I mean, that would be scary as shit. I don't care who you are. See, Kaylin, hold on. Kaylin talking about he's been spotted as Henry Winkler because she has been interacting with the Fonz on Twitter, and it is incredibly impressive. I was a big Fonzie fan growing up, watching some old school Happy Days on Nick at Night. We were talking about that a little bit earlier. Probot, what's going on? Not much. Just talking about this dude, this fuckface in PA who is still lurking out there. Yeah, think about that. You know, that's the world we live in now. I was actually thinking that. I was thinking that while I was watching it. That's the world we live in now. You know, any moment, holy shit. And oh my God. So multiple things. Yeah, he's been inside of homes. This sounds insane, but somebody's home that he was inside of a kitchen. The homeowner started flicking the lights off and on. This motherfucker started flipping the lights back at him. This is an insane story. It just keeps growing and growing. And I hope that they catch this guy soon. Again, I would hate to be living in this actual kind of vicinity. Again, make sure if you are, doors are locked. If you do have a gun or something to protect yourself, have that inside the house, but have it safely secure, you know, on you or in a gun safe. Don't have it in your garage where this motherfucker can get access to something like that. And have your keys in your house as well, or in your pocket. Don't have that in the car lurking. That's how this guy stole a van off of farmland, stole a gun out of someone's garage, and again, I'm guessing he's just breaking into homes and rummaging through kitchens. I don't know. That's allegedly. I know one house that has happened to that the guys actually come out and talked about it, so it's insane. Another crazy part of the story is in the early days, they actually had the helicopters flying over and had his mother from Brazil, you know, speaking, you know, Brazilian to him, trying to get him to surrender, to give up. So you have this insane footage of this, you know, voice echoing from a helicopter down into the forest. We are living inside of a movie, guys, and it's insane. And he has a fucking gun now, Probot. It's insanity. Does anybody, you guys probably don't, if Dan was, he would know. There's a game called DayZ, and the only difference is that game is about zombies. There are zombies, but the way you start that game is basically in the middle of nowhere with nothing. You don't have anything. You have to go around. You find old barns. You find old houses, and you go and you find food. You go and you find. It's a survival game. You go and find guns. You go and find ammo. You have to find all of these things to put them together to make your survivalist kit, essentially. You can also run into folks and take their shit, and they can take yours, especially if you're playing online. That's how it works. Very crazy game. But that's what's happening right now in real time. He started out with nothing, right? He left the prison with scruffy face, longer hair than it appears to have now, different clothes. He's had 2 sets of clothes along the way. He's also stolen boots now. Multiple shoe changes. It's insane. And now he has a firearm as well. The ability to steal a vehicle during this is madness. Absolute madness. I don't even know what to say, quite frankly. I mean, I feel bad for the police, quite honestly. You know, the real person who I'm sure has already lost their job, the watch out for these guys when they're in the yard, who wasn't paying any attention. See, the one in May that I just mentioned, he seen him escaping. So the word got out fairly quickly, extremely quickly. Within 5 minutes, he did escape and he got out, but they got him back real quick because they already kind of knew. They just need to pinpoint him. This one, they didn't alert the public for 2 hours. They didn't know for an hour. Whoever the fuck was not paying attention, right? Not paying attention at all, whether he was on his phone or whether he wasn't even there. Who knows what the hell was going on? Cavalcante was able to escape. An hour later, when they bring, had hair in my mouth there, when they bring everyone back in from the yard and they do head counts, they're like, well, something's up here. He's missing. So instead of just alerting people, they then have to lock, this is maybe how procedure works, they then have to lock the prison down. And then once they've locked the prison down, they do a full head count. This guy's got to be somewheres. They don't find him again. This dude is gone and he's missing. And then 2 hours later, essentially an hour and a half, 2 hours later, they let the public know, hey, There is a prisoner that escaped, and not just a prisoner that escaped, guys. It's a murderer. It's a killer. It's somebody that has murdered 2 people, one person in Brazil and 1 person here in the United States, and he is. Again, it's absolutely mind-boggling that he's been able to flourish. I'm going to say flourish. Okay, this guy is okay with a little bit of discomfort. He's okay with not being able to sleep in a nice bed. He knows he's in prison for life. He has nothing to lose. I tweeted it out early in this thing, and I think they've got a lot more people involved now. I'm sure they have outside forces. Who knows what's going on right now? There's a lot of people on the ground. But in the early days, you had Chester County, you had the police force there who were underpaid, I'm sure, out there looking for this guy. And this guy's got nothing to lose. He's going back to 4 concrete walls, a shitty bed, shitty meals. We know what the prisons are like here in the United States. They're trash. They're garbage. They're worse in some states than others, but I'm sure it's not fucking good, okay? He would rather be living, and again, it's summertime right now. It's going to start getting cold, and it's probably already getting chilly out there, but he would rather be sleeping in who knows what he's finding out there. Nook or cranny, underneath a rock, in a tree. Whether he's found some sewage pipes, maybe, drainage pipes, whatever. He's a small individual. Think about that. He would rather be in discomfort and sleep in a spot like that than go back to prison any day of the week. And now he's got a fucking weapon, bro. Like, it's crazy. I'm going on a little bit of a rant here. Again, thanks everyone for hanging out. Appreciate the hell out of it. You guys are amazing. Yeah, I guess not. Anybody new hanging out, please... Hey now, get him with a barbed wire bat and ninja nose. Anybody that's hanging out or new here, Megan Hamill, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Sub up. Make sure you're subscribed here at Publicly Buzzed. We really appreciate it. We do a lot of, and again, if you're just popping in, please go back and watch the beginning. We're going to start doing members only Tuesdays with me giving you the lowdown on a killer that you've never heard about. There's so much true crime out there, and a lot of time is giving to a lot of these people over and over and over, a lot of these people that go viral, for lack of a better term, in this community. I'm going to give you some insane killers and serial killers, mass murderers who have not been talked about, at least not a lot, and break those stories down for you here on Tuesdays moving forward. I'm not sure, again, if that will be a weekly thing or a 2-week thing. I want to make sure that it's succinct and nice. And then the following week, after that happens, after you guys, the members, get that members only show, that will drop to the public. It's going to be an edited version. It will not be that members only. It will not be the true blue version. It's going to be edited down to be more of a succinct story for YouTube consumption in video form. Okay, what we do here, again, I'm going to use the word intimate. Maybe that's not the right word, but I'm using it. This is right here is a little bit more personal, especially when it's going to be a members only. And again, it's going to have a theme. So I'm excited about that. I hope that you guys get excited about it too. Again, I know how Chester County is feeling right now because I lost my Miller High Life hat. I've lost it. I don't know where it's at. It should be in this room. Why is it not in this room? It makes no sense. Joe, what's going on? Thank you for coming in here, brother. This doesn't end with him giving up. No way. He's not giving up. And it's probably, honestly, unfortunately, going to end negatively. It's going to end bad for him. And I saw some people doing the debate earlier. Do you think he doesn't want to go back to prison so badly that he may suicide by cop? That could definitely 100% be what he wants to do. And you don't want a police officer in that position. A police officer doesn't want to be in that position. They're going to have to go through so much therapy after something like that, first of all. But they don't want to have to be the individual that pulls the trigger to kill somebody who wants to go out like that. If that's his true last... This is his true last hurrah, again, for lack of a better term. This is his, I'm going out with a bang or a blast. And now, again, he's got a firearm, to our knowledge. That is not good, man. It's not good at all. But yeah, hopefully you guys, anybody that's living in this area, again, stay vigilant, stay cautious, know your surroundings, know what you're doing. Stay locked up if you can. If you have to go out, make sure you know what your surroundings are. Keep keys outside of cars. Again, keep firearms locked up or on your person. I would do that right now if I was in my house. I'm not saying I would be walking around my house with it, but I would definitely know where it was. So I mean, just it's a crazy, wild one that's going on right now currently, and it's wild, man. It's scary. It's actually scary to hear these. And the memes are funny, and I've made some memes as well. I made a baby Gap meme earlier, but in all absolute seriousness, it is actually it's a horror show, quite frankly. It's the last thing you ever want to hear, especially if it's in your community. Oh, there you go. 777. Make a wish. I like that. Hold on. Boom. Made a wish. Let's see if it happens. Can't tell anybody what it was. Sam, thank you for coming here and modding up. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing good. Subbed and liked. New person in the house right here. Probot, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Megan, new person in the house right here. Love it. Hell yeah. Shannon, thank you very much for being here. We got the crew in here tonight, baby. We got the crew rocking and rolling. That's what I like to see. Watch DC show up wearing your hat. Man, who's got my hat? There's no reason. I hate to keep talking about this Miller High Life hat, but it fits the best. Okay, I like the Coors hat. The Coors hat, the gimmick works with it. And I like my J hat. I've got my J hat too over here. You know, I've got my J hat, my Court Jester hat. I like wearing that one as well, but the one that fits the best is the Miller High Life. It's got to be around here. It's actually driving me nuts. I don't know if you're like me, but when you lose something, it drives. It should be here. It should be. We were talking about that earlier. Again, I know I'm going off on another tangent, but I know how these cops in Chester County feel right now. They've lost this son of a bitch. I've lost my Miller High Life hat, and it's around here somewhere. I've got the captain's hat. I could be the captain. But no, I want the Miller High Life hat. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. 5 out of 10 spider monkeys are not suicidal. 13 days. You know, and he's only going to get more desperate as the time goes as well. And I think you're right. I think it will end in a shootout. I really do. I think that's what Joe was kind of alluding to earlier as well. Yeah. I'm not sure what this was about. Oh, this might have been about some of the killers that we're going to be doing. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I have a list that I've been working on over here. One off the top of my head. One that I tweeted about the other day. We'll do this one right here. One that will be, and it's not going to be the first one. One out the gate will be an individual by the name of Robert Hayes. He was a serial killer named the Daytona Beach Killer. It will be one that we'll be kind of doing a deep dive on. Again, Tuesdays will be Deep Dive Tuesdays. Again, moving forward, this is the last one that's going to kind of be running like this one. So, yeah, I want to put the time in on the stories that I present there, so they come off professional is really what I'm going for, quite frankly. As professional as possible, baby. We upgrading always. Upgrading always, baby. You damn right. High Life is the champagne of beers. Dude, crab walking up walls. Let me look over here on the side real quick. Let's see what the updates are. I'm sure somebody's there. So many YouTubers out there hanging out. Let's see who's live right now. See if there's anybody that is live. Of course, we got Recovery Addicts live. T-Rev's been live with this thing. Fox29, of course. Let's go to Nick. Let's go to the guy that's
another location
actually been that dropped this, quite frankly.
This is boring. So we want to go somewhere.
And I've got an interview actually that's going to be happening with Nick the Hat.
It'd be cooler
Again, the guy that that basically has been rocking and rolling with this thing on Twitter and now YouTube. He started a YouTube channel that blew up instantly, of course.
Nothing yet, but it's
yeah, he's actually going to come on the show as soon as he gets a moment, because he's out here every single day, boots on the ground, you know, man on the street with this thing. He's right there covering the action. So yeah, as soon as he's able to break away from this and we can schedule something, we're going to have him on here for an interview, breaking down what this has been like. Also, quite frankly, which it's going to be a good one. Again, just have to get that scheduled up and figure out exactly what's going on. Uh-oh. I turned my head for 2 seconds and it looks like somebody came through being an asshole by the name of Rapper. Okay. Well, Rapper got executed fairly quickly. I don't know what we're talking about here, but what? Kayla? Looking back up here, I don't remember what this was about. I was going crazy there for a minute. Ask my fiance. What was that about, Sarah? Yeah, he did. He came up recently with Chris. Really, the deeper I get into this, and that's a good point for that, the more people I learn about. Like, it's crazy. The depths and it's deep is what it is with different, again, mass murderers, killers, whether you want to put them into the whether they actually become serial killers, with how those are classified by the FBI. But, you know, any individuals like that, you know, basically the wildest one and craziest ones are probably the ones that I'll be actually kind of diving into again on a Deep Dive Tuesday. But yeah, so hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully it'll be good. Yeah, you guys are insane though.
Son of a bitch!
Stevie Irwin, thank you for being in here. Also, Stevie Irwin, make sure you're following my man who does the most insane graphics out here today, quite frankly, whether it's thumbnails, whether it's some of these moving graphics that I've been seeing him do, man. He's insane. The intro for Drunk Turkeys thing is fucking nuts. He's incredible. Make sure you're following him on YouTube, and hell, reach out. He'd probably be willing to help you out and get something going for you if you need some work done like that. Yeah, right? No, I did ask her, Sarah. Okay, about the hat. And we can't find it. She couldn't find it either. It's got to be around. I've worn it after a stream somewhere else. Possibly into the car? I don't know. But I did. I actually did. And that was a good point, because earlier, yeah, we were talking about how they just need to ask their wives, right?
Try my best,
Hey, Mississippi folks, Shannon, going to be coming out trying to get that 25K, I believe. No, maybe she does know. Maybe she does know. Is she hiding? Is she hiding my hat? Again, this one goes crooked randomly. See, and these streams get insane views. Yeah, like literally he just started this account and he's already got 20K. People are just so addicted to what's going on with this thing. See if Full Recovery Addict's got anything interesting going on in here. He's been going all day.
Guys, they were coming in from the entry garage door, and the homeowner just disarmed it. It is 0345 717 Lafayette Street, 717 Lafayette Street for disturbance. 7 people arguing, males and females.
7
no
people.
Weapons, no intox.
That's a good group.
215 Sam 21, the area of Sedona Tap House, 131 Bridge Street. For suspicious condition, caller could hear yelling from her apartment. Sounded to be like a female. We did not see anybody in the area.
Scanner is quiet. Appreciate the ports. Thank you, Cameron. I appreciate you guys being on standby for that. I think we're good. Our feed has stayed up as well. Let's see. Let me listen to a couple other calls just to make sure nothing's happened.
15491. Myself and Sam 11 are clear from the fire. You can send me down the call to Sedona.
15491.
Cool, Pookie.
Caller lives at number 45 North Main Street in the apartments there, where she could hear it from.
0 she's changed to a domestic.
Okay. Before we respond, if you can get her information, we had a similar call from, I believe, the same person last night.
15491, okay. Call takers put it in for, she's from apartment 3112.
Ricky.
William.
Sarah Schaefer.
William Tackett, welcome.
Okay. That may be a different person.
Great to have you here. Your mom's awesome.
34, call 14. Homeowner should be coming to the front door at this time. 34, call 14. Your status?
Call 14, I'm okay.
34, call 14, okay? 03 units, your status?
344, we're fine.
03, call 4, okay?
I think so.
Hey, Cyber I do have a merchandise page on YouTube. I've also just posted our latest item of merchandise, which is this great. It's a hoodie. It's a Halloween costume. It's an orange hoodie that says, "This is my prison escape hoodie."
Okay?
On the back, it has the Recovery Addict logo with our courthouses for our membership courthouse colors. It looks great. You can get it in 5 different colors. It's awesome. There's some other stuff on there as well if you want to poke around.
Yeah, I saw Dog the Bounty Hunter is trying to get
Chandler,
involved.
my night is going well. I realize a lot of people are not having a good night, so I'm trying to do what I can.
That's
to
when
help
you
that.
know.
There's little information I can provide. Hopefully, if that's a benefit.
That's when you know it's
went
ultra viral or popular, when Dog the Bounty Hunter shows up on any of the news stations, CNN, and he's starting to give tips. It's like, okay, what are we doing? Like a steel trap.
Pickle Halloween costume. Who is Dr. G? Someone said Dr. G explains. If you type !DR,
I heard that would be
in
good.
the chat, it will give you a link to his page. Hopefully, if my chat bot is working properly. Thank you, I Rescue Dogs for doing that. He is
Holly Berry, did you miss the announcement? I did it twice.
And a behavior analyst, and just a really.
If you did miss it, on Tuesdays, moving forward, again, I'm not sure if it's going to be a weekly thing or every 2 weeks thing. This week is going to be me kind of like filling that out and kind of getting a vibe of seeing where we're going to be with that. So it's either going to be a weekly thing or every 2 weeks thing. I'm going to start doing a members only Tuesday night where it's basically me presenting, a killer you've never heard of or a serial killer that you've never heard of before. There's a lot of people out there that no coverage is done a lot on this stuff, and the stories are interesting. They're crazy, actually. They deep dive on all these killers that go viral and are sensationalized. We're going to go into the story of these people, and I'm going to try to present it as professionally as possible on Tuesday nights, and then the following week on the next Tuesday, once we get these things rolling, the video from the following members only will drop to the public, an edited version. So if you're a member, you're going to want to be a member because the members get the true blue, I'm going to use that word again, intimate live stream on these people and on the stories. So you're going to want to be a member, but the following week on Tuesdays, that story will be, an edited version will come out succinctly for everybody to consume. So that is the big news right now, Holly Berry.
Coventryville Road. But again, I mean, we've seen that.
Oh, no, you're good.
Time
You're good. I'm going to say it a few more times. Don't worry. I got to let people know. I got to let people know.
When it comes to that. But let's see. I don't want to show you guys like a news report. So let's look over here.
Mike, there was a chance they were interested because the last night the convict, the escapee, got shot at 7 times, and that I'm sure that got his heart racing just a little bit. They were wondering if perhaps he might have been hit or injured by one of those 7 shots, but it turns out
concealed killers. That's pretty good, City Kitty.
I think he did get shot.
Concealed killers.
Morgan,
I guess I'm gonna call the actual show Deep Dive Tuesday.
Morgan, I'm glad you can help out.
I
Starlight
like
says
Concealed
Smoke and Mirrors
Killers a
on
lot,
YouTube
too.
is
That's
local
actually-
here
that's
in
really
PA, and I was giving info on an interview.
I'm gonna try to do it in like a
Chinese
series
victim
fashion,
Lucy's
especially
mom. Allegedly,
the
he
lives will
began
be a
in
series, but then the
2017.
following
And that was down
Tuesdays
in
will
Brazil.
also
Starlight.
will also be a series. So Who else we got here? Who else is out here streaming this shit? Who else? Who else? Let's see what the official Fox News is doing.
IFB.
Just got to post it up in a neighborhood. Looks like. Got a lot going on. I think they've been in this area for a while now. Not a lot going on. Not a lot. Not a lot. Not a lot. Everybody trying to stream it though. Recovery might have the best one I've seen, where he kind of had all the different feeds together. Otherwise, again, I would promote Nick because he was the first person I've seen on Twitter even talking about it, and he's I think he's actually trying to be as factual as possible without being sensationalizing of the story itself. So I'd say support this fellow right here. I'm going to go ahead and link it in here so you guys can give him a follow as well if you're not. I do like Nick, and he's going to be again on the show once he can get some time to settle down and we can actually set up an interview. He's going to come on and talk about this exact experience. So excited. Get a first-hand interview with somebody that's boots all over the ground of this one. Nick the Hat. Nick the Hat. His channel's name is his name, which I can't pronounce his last name. I'm not even going to try. I think that's why he goes by Nick the Hat. But yeah, I linked you up there. Just go in there and give this fella a follow. It's well worth it. Also, his Twitter's good too. His X. I think so. I think he's only moving at night. That would make the most sense. In the day, he's hunkering down. There's been a lot of sightings though. But yeah, that's my bet. At nighttime, he's doing movements. And he's out there. And again, if you see an overhead shot of this county, it's dense, thick woods. He could be out here for a long time. So that's what's kind of scary. Hey, Meme Z, what's going on? Evening. Thanks for coming in here. Yeah, T-Rev's been all over it too. That's true. June, thank you for coming here. Appreciate it. I don't know how these guys just stream it all day. Again, I guess they, I don't know. They don't have jobs. I don't know if I could still do it all day like that. Yeah, that's what's going on right now, P. The deepest level of conception right now. Pitter patter little feet. Pitter patter little feet. Now, let me show y'all a meme. I don't know if y'all saw this that I made earlier. I was proud of it. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody says. It's funny stuff. Let me get down here. It was one of my early ones this morning. Boom. I put police in Pierre keeping an eye on all the baby gaps for Danelo. Yeah, here is his victims. That's what is ultimately, is really scary about the entire situation, I feel like. Again, look, I mean, they're checking farms. Trying to find this dude is what they're doing. Trying to find this dude. Thanks, Candace. Yeah, maybe a storm could flush him out. Maybe a good storm. I've never actually done a live about Stephen Avery, Megan. I know I'm not overly familiar, but I am familiar with the story. I do know about Stephen Avery, but I've never like dove in, and I've never done anything on the channel about it. But it's interesting. I think maybe actually thinking about it, maybe there was a slight conversation about that in a live. Maybe it was with Bob or something. Cavalcante recently spotted working as a manager at a Dollar Tree. Now that I'm going to believe. I figured he was getting ready to become a ninja warrior out here. Working on them night moves. You're right. Yeah, I mean, stabbed this lady in front of her two kids.
This is back. Sorry, guys. Give me a second.
Trash. That's what we're talking here. Absolute trash.
Yeah, 6272, okay.
Wonder where he's got this linked up from the scanner. Does anybody know where that's at?
Earlier, 29 showed the troopers going into a field.
Satisfying duration.
They pointed a colored object next to a water tank. A state trooper chopper was beating the trees nearby. Wonder if that was backpack.
I need to watch it. I know it's
backpack.
I mean, hell, everybody says it's insane. I know it's good.
Possibly. I did not get to see that.
Need to
I'm
do
not
it.
sure. And that radar is looking ugly. Still a lot of rain.
That would be good. Yeah, maybe we'll do it with Bob. Maybe that'd be good. Sarah. Allie, what's up?
If civilian were to apprehend unalive the suspect, would they face any charges? They would have to be able to articulate that they were in danger. A civilian doesn't have the right to execute anyone unless they were specifically being threatened. Their life was in danger or somebody else's. Pam D went to vacation for a week, came back to over 38,000 subs with no goatee. Yes,
that's true. Yeah, Bob's promoting.
Congrats to you,
his
RA.
deep dive on
There's
Steve
going to be
Avery
a quiz on PA geography.
That's a good point. Yeah, if anybody's to listen, if you're going to listen to anybody talk about it, it'd probably be Defense Diaries podcast. Bob Mata, the man. Need to get Bob back on here. Oh God, yeah, Angel. Yeah, I actually got a video on that. Let me link that real quick. It's one of the early Publicly Buzzed videos I did was on that Stephen McDaniels, I think his name was. Absolute psycho. Hold on. Get that for you. Just my little edit on it anyways. I did a little voiceover. I was proud of it regardless. Actually got 3.4k views. Hell yeah. Go on there and show a little love. Boom. There you go, Angel.
And it's way up above, so it's a distance away, and you're not going to see the heat signature.
How far are you away, Megan, to this? Because we're supposed to be getting thunderstorms and heavy rain, so I don't know where he is going to hide. They're calling for flooding. There you go, Sarah. She knows what's up. Thank you, Sarah. Oh, God, absolutely, Ninja. I know. When Bob is on Court TV or Law and Crime or one of those networks, it's crazy to watch because you're like, what the hell? He's so chill on here.
Mike Mingo, I am going to be getting some sleep in a little bit. We're going to listen probably less than an hour here and see what's happening. Soy Benjamin, if it were in Miami, no tunnels to escape a garden. Yeah, no. The water table's too high down there.
All right, guys. I'll be right back. Give me just a second. We'll hang out for a bit. Maybe another, I don't know, 30 minutes or something.
T-Rev has a helicopter view of a massive police presence at a large house.
You guys want to hang out?
I'm not seeing... there's no helicopter up in the air, so that's going to be some old video, some older video.
Unit 3947, copy south, 2700 block, Lincoln Highway.
Screamscape, thank you for the kind words. I really enjoy the commentary, very interesting. Looking forward to watching some court cases. Thank you. I look forward to having you with us. Nicole Pop says, I have a law enforcement live show idea. Cameras on the law enforcement dogs taking down criminals or sniffing them out in situations like this. These are a few of my favorite things. A nice little not Mary Poppins, but a Sound of Music reference there. We have in my regular show intro, there's actually some sound effects we use from a police chase where there was a police dog that they sicked on the wrong person. And so we have this, we get the audio from the helicopter and you hear the guy saying,
"Why is the dog chewing on this guy?"
I think they have got the wrong guy there.
They got the wrong guy, and the dog was biting him.
He roughing him up quite a bit.
Yeah, so we got some great audio. That was a fun video to watch together. Interestingly, I requested a FOIA request of that, all the police footage, as well as the helicopter footage on that incident. And California gave me the runaround and pushed it off. They moved it from different department to department for investigations and basically told me they wouldn't give it to me, even though they had no reason not to. And I think it was because they wanted to settle that case with that guy, and I think they did. They wrote him a nice fat check.
3947, I'm okay. Unit 3947, okay.
Vicky, I was hoping there would be something. They found his backpack. If you didn't hear that before, that's the only thing that really happened. Hang on one second. We'll take this one off the air.
Yeah, that's crazy, Megan. Yeah, definitely get him to stay safe. Yeah, I like that too. The puns were endless, Kalen.
The link where we shared that video that I was talking about, the thermal camera, and she DM'd it to me. Just one second. Okay, here we go.
Bob's out here now. You may see Bob anywheres. You never know
I want to show
where
you
you
this
may
thermal
see
image. That
Bob
will really give you
Amata,
an idea of what the...
including right here on Publicly Buzzed Live. Actually. The man likes to hang out.
I forgot I showed it during that. Okay. Give me a minute to get this video pulled up from my channel. It'll take just a second.
One thing I can show you guys real quick. Do I still have stuff here?
41 units, your size.
Yeah. Play my little, this is my Feral Friday commercial for the guests that we're having on for Friday, this Friday. If this plays.
The National Security Agency, or NSA, which monitors foreign and domestic electronic communications, has produced a video with the Orwellian title, The Truth About the Polygraph. It's Orwellian because the truth is the last thing that the NSA wants you to know about polygraphy.
What is this? It's a mask. Put it on. It looks like a sock. It's a spy mask. It's a special spy mask. Put it on. Looks like a sock.
Airs are hot, and then right here on the screen in the middle, right above this plus, we've got two little white dots. These are cigarettes in the hands of the two passengers. So
yeah, Thrill Friday should be good. Play comes and hangs out with Dan and I and George Maschke as we talk the other side of the polygraph machine. We had Lisa Ribicoff on here talking the pro side of the polygraph and the lie detector. We're gonna have somebody on here that has had negative experiences with it and going to tell his story. I like to get both sides of these stories, and hopefully I can continue to do that in the future. I want to make sure that we can do that here at Publicly Buzzed.
The helicopter can do.
15-11, secure.
They're held at it's a felony stop. Officers making sure he's got their attention.
Disregard, please.
They give a little smooch because they're going to go into jail together, but to different
buildings. Is this
buildings.
live? I missed this.
The camera zooming in and out as things go. This is the view that basically the chopper is going to get up in the air from that thermal camera, and then you see right there that you can still see that little
this
white
is a different
dot.
thing. Okay, I was like, what is going on?
Look at this. They're going to throw it here in just a minute. Oh, it gets knocked to the ground. I thought they threw it. I was wrong. Anyway, even though they're done and handcuffed, the two people, you still see that little cigarette, and the helicopter actually calls out.
Hey,
And
good
says,
night,
what was
Susan.
that in their
Thank you
hands?
for
There was
hanging
something
out.
hot in their hands we were looking at. But
Let it miss
anyway,
you.
that's neither here nor there. I thought that you would enjoy that just a little bit as we're continuing here. I really like police video. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, June. I do need to hear now. Here's a little bit behind the scenes. Also, this isn't my final space where I'm at right now. I have an actual studio downstairs in the basement that I was using for a long period of time before I had a flood situation. I want to get back in there, and then once I get in there, I want to have, because Gypsy, my dog, or the kitties can run in and out freely, and hell, I could make that work. So I do want to do that. It doesn't work as good in this junk room because I'm literally around just clutter. Like, I've made it look like it's not horrible, but I'm just around clutter everywhere, and I don't want Gypsy in here like getting caught up in the cables. Like, it's kind of a really confined space. But when I could do that, that's a good call, June, and I think that would be awesome. Oh, Kayla, I know you're a name savant, wordsmith, if you will. Absolutely, watching your coverage, keeping me updated. Absolutely, Megan. Yeah.
Do you think it's
I
possible
might not be the best, but I've heard through some of these other streamers that the news around there is not doing a great job of keeping you guys updated. That's what's sad. I don't think we know that right now, Probot. And correct me if I'm wrong, somebody that may be a little bit more up to date. Yeah, this is currently live. I'm back a little bit in the chat here. I see you're on the felony stuff. My bad.
Sherry says, he freaked you out. I left for a second to get a snack and came back to the video and thought they had caught him. I'm sorry, I should have.
Yeah. That's what I thought too. I think Recovery Addict was just showing what it will look like through the thermal
type of video
helicopter if they were to get
the
in.
helicopter sees. And that video was shot during the day. Okay, so that was not at sunset. This was daylight.
That may look a little different.
And the image, they could shoot just a color image, that a nice clear shot from the sky. But when you overlay that heat temperature onto it, it really lets you see.
Gypsy's doing better. Thanks for asking, Angel. Yeah, she's on a new diet now. Anybody that doesn't know, she's on dog food that is more expensive than anything I've ever bought in my life. It's insane, but it's a special diet she's on. It's hydrocarbon. But I don't remember the name of it. I haven't said it in a while now. But she's on special food where basically they take just the protein, She's just eating pure hydro decarbolized. I'm ruining it. Whatever. It's just protein. She needs a very special dog food to make it. That will go through her and where she can defecate normally. For whatever reason, she's always had stomach issues, but within the last year, she's started to get way worse and way more episodes where she would become constipated, and we'd have to, go alternate routes, alternate treatments, whether that was medicine or actually going to the vet and having them physically do it, not to be gross. But, then I took her to a specialist. We live close to a very, very good school, I'll say. Virginia Tech. They have a really good vet school up there. And we took her there, which, again, it's a different deal. It's just not a vet in town. But first time we went there, they did figure out what was going on. They recommended this diet. We put her on it, and she'll stay on this diet, and I will make sure that she is good, because the last year, she would have episodes where she would be good, she would be not good. It sucked, but right now she's normal. She's happy every day. She's happy to see it. She's able to actually defecate normally. It's awesome. So yeah, she's doing a lot fucking better, man. It rules. She's killing it. Gypsy's back, baby. Have to get more for members only. Let's put that on the list as well. Huh? More Gypsy and the kitty pics, right? And some of Dan's dogs. We got a lot of dogs we need to get out there for members only. Whore out these animals, baby. Oh, God. $4 per meal. I don't know what per meal is, but it's $450 per month for the dog food she's currently on. It's real stupid. It's a prescription dog food that I can't, it's from a vet. It sucks. I get it from Chewy, but they have to have a prescription from the vet for it to be ordered. But luckily we're good. They just call it in. It's not a big deal, but still, it sucks. But yeah, she's doing a lot better, man. It's cool. I'm glad that they figured it out. Yeah, it's crazy. There it is. Hydrolyzed. No, it's like hydro. Man, I'd have to go get a can real quick. Hold on. I'll go get a can real quick. What the fuck are we doing here? Give me 1 second. All right. We still rocking and rolling here. All right. So yeah, this is what it actually is. Hydrolyzed protein. Let me make sure you guys can see this. Yeah. This right here. It's not in focus, but hydrolyzed protein. This right here. Yeah, it'll probably fuck up if I do anything else. This right here is insane. Yeah. But it works. And there's also hard food that I think the hard food, we're literally I don't know why I'm saying all this, but we're literally in experiment mode where we're trying to figure out what we can do that works, because there's kibble that works also, but I think that's not working as well as this canned food, unfortunately, but it is what it is, man. But she's doing a lot better, though, just because of this food. It's crazy. They figured it out, man.
Really help.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
PPC,
Yeah,
I don't think the abandoned car was related at all.
Dude, it's crazy. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's not cool.
Deb says, hi, Lar and PA. It's Mom and DE. All right, you're the best. Thank you for all you do. I like being the go-between here as Mom and daughter are talking back and forth.
They're like kids, though, right? You take care of them.
That's awesome. I still feel like he's under someone's house in the crawl
here.
space area. He's perfect
take care of
height.
your kids.
Scary thought, I know. I feel like he's using shoes.
Sorry about that. I should have put sound
backpack
on.
as a distraction.
Yolanda. Sorry, my bad.
That would be a next level of game. That's pretty brazen.
Good idea.
Ooh, here's another idea for the whiteboard of things we're not going to do, but might work. Fart spray. 50-gallon drums of fart spray in the woods. That would be awful.
There we go. Fart spray in the
Why would
woods.
you
Whoever said
suggest
that from his chat. Yeah, I think it's an allergy thing, Sam. I think that's actually what's going on. Oh, God, yeah. That sounds very expensive. City Kitty, you know, you're my boat.
See you, Amy. Have a good night. Yeah, I think we're
You got to
gearing
take
up
care of
wrap
them, though.
things up here.
Like, I mean, I've always
It's
said
quiet.
that, man.
We haven't seen any
like our kids.
any
At
real
least it is to
action
me. I
on
mean,
the,
I've never
scanner either.
had kids or wanted to have kids, but
you might
you
be
know, I've
hard
always
to
had
do.
animals. I grew up with cats, grew up with dogs, and again, I've always rescued them from a shelter. That's where Gypsy's
Nicola,
from.
I got a text message from a viewer that said they have moved trail cameras to some of these areas.
I want to
which
promote
would be helpful
Austin real
for sure.
quick. I don't know if she's still hanging out. I know she's been going through a rough time. Hopefully, we're able to entertain her and get her mind off a
Weather
little
Watch
bit
comes
tonight.
in
But
with
make sure you're
the
following
zinger
her on Instagram.
Ivan, he says
I
they
know
did the
she's going
fart
to start
spray. It would then
promoting,
smell
or
like
not
Northwest
promoting, but
Wisconsin.
dropping some of her merch on there. And anybody that doesn't know, she done our custom merch. She did the Publicly Buzzed, the acid wash, and the tie-dye shirts, and she's absolutely amazing. She's awesome. Yeah, make sure you're following her on the Instagram because
They
she's
do
going to
have
be
choppers
dropping
with
some
FLIR.
cool stuff.
All the police.
Susie, what's
choppers,
going
and I
on?
believe the police plane
Welcome
has-
in.
Have FLIR.
What time is it in the future? Oh, well. Yeah, she's always had a messed up stomach.
We are less than 900 subscribers away from 40K. That boggles my mind. For those that are watching tonight, if you liked this, if you appreciate this, if you would, I don't know if we're going to continue tomorrow. Meaning, I don't know if they're going to catch him tonight or not. Obviously, if they don't, we'll be back tomorrow. Please click the subscribe button. The one thing it does for you, above all else, is it helps you find the next stream. If we're gonna.
Yeah, yeah. It's a wild one. It is wild. I hope that they catch this motherfucker tonight. I hope they get this dude. I hope we can put this to bed. I can't believe we're going on day 14. That is not cool at all. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It's not something I'm a fan of, if I would say. Right off. As you guys head out here tonight, I'm sure I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Jay's stream, you're actually going to be portaled out of this into one of Jay's streams tomorrow. So make sure you're hanging out with Jay. Make sure that you'll be there. I'll be there hanging out as well. I don't know. I wasn't in the Kick chat today. I didn't want to jump around. I was kind of busy at work. But I may be in the Kick chat tomorrow. So yeah, whether you're in Kick or whether you're in YouTube, I'm going to portal you to a YouTube stream. Yeah, make sure you're hanging out with Jay and the Jabo Nation. And I appreciate everybody for being here. And yeah, hopefully we can... Again, every Tuesday moving forward, we're going to do the members only thing. We're going to see how this goes. We'll see, again, whether it will be a 1 week, 2 week thing. It's going to be a filling out process. But yeah, I think it'll be cool. And then, further, we're still going to be doing the 10 p.m. Eastern Thursday Night Lives with Dan. Dan is going to be missing this Thursday, unfortunately. But then Friday, of course, we're going to be having our live stream with George Mashke, anti-polygraph. And then Feral Friday, that's going to be 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And then, of course, on Sunday, finishing up the week with Murder Church, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. People that come in Murder Church always have a good time, always really enjoy it. There we go right there. Sarah putting it in the chat. Boom, the shaming of Jay. Oh, hit the wrong thing. Hit the wrong thing. Hold on. But make sure you're following my dude, my man, brother from another mother, my dad, actually. Yeah, the price of that stuff's silly pookie. Yeah, I like how I'm good with it because I like how Jay put it where you can read everything on the screen, so I don't have to be in that chat and we can still chat. It's maybe not the exact same, and I'll still be in. Hell, I'll probably still come in the Kick. You don't have to worry about that. I might even do some stuff on Kick, maybe. I like the way that the platform kind of runs, but gotta get her rolling. Gotta get her rolling, baby. Post, thank you so much. Murder Church. Yeah, we'll get a pew going for you. We'll get them bells saved up. Holly Berry for coming through tonight. everybody. Holly, holy shit, giving out 20 memberships tonight. Thank you so much. Absolutely unbelievable. Seriously, that's crazy. Welcome.
Welcome to the party, pal.
All new folks. And yeah, we'll see how this rock and rolls, guys. Rock and rolls. How this goes.
Dan's a fantastic man.
Dan's a fantastic man. Yeah, prepare to be portaled, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like as you head out. Again, share this if you haven't yet. Sub up if you haven't yet. We have some new people in here tonight, which is awesome. And new members. This is awesome, guys. Loving it. Let's rock and roll. Yes, Holly Berry, seriously. Unbelievable. I'm not sure, Alex. Yeah, I guess they have an area right now confined that they think he's in. I'm hoping that they're right. Jennifer Johnson. Nose is my only church. That's right. That's what I like to see. That's true. No, you're right. That's 100% right. That's 100% right. That's 100% right, Joni. Yeah, good night, Sam. Thank you very much, Steve. Stevie Irwin coming through. Make sure you're following all these folks. Love all you guys. All right, let's wrap her up. I'll see you guys Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern time. We'll figure something out. Keep your eye on the show, on the socials, on X especially. That's where I do most of my business during the day, unless it's going to be in one of Jay's chats. So, again, mods, thank you very much. Appreciate it, guys. Portal up. Let's go.